Hi guys, Gijoe here, and welcome back to my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've just returned home here from the Bloodbath tournament out in Los Angeles, California, Orange County actually. And man, I'm on such a high, and actually it's kind of hard to come down, to be honest with you, to get back to reality. But I just want to say, first of all, thank you to Sire Blood for hosting a fantastic tournament. I mean, it was top-notch, first class. The tables, the custom tables, the pieces, dice roundels. I mean, the whole experience was amazing. You know, it was big enough to where it was some great competition, but yet it was a small enough tournament to where you really got to know the guys that attended a lot better. So it was a total blast. He had some catering there for food for lunch. And he's just an absolutely fantastic host. So he does everything first class, top notch. So if you get a chance to get out to the Bloodbath tournament next year, I suggest you do it. I mean, you need to take advantage of the opportunity. You know, it's not only a great tournament, but it's just a beautiful area of the country to where, you know, if you can tag on a couple extra days, head to the beach or check out some stuff, Disneyland, what have you. It's just a great getaway. And so I had a blast. And so thank you, Sire Blood, for hosting us and for allowing us to come into your shop and for all the work you did, man. I mean, you know, I've been texting Sire Blood here a lot here lately, and I don't think you guys really realize the amount of work that he has put in to making this a fantastic experience with the tables and the customizations, the piece boxes, the pieces custom painted, the roundels. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So special thanks to him for that. So the tournament was great. You know, we had 2 days. We had day one, which was on Saturday, and day two this past Sunday. And what happens is there were 10 teams, and on day one, you had 5 games going on, and you basically kind of pick who you want to play. Nothing's really set in stone, and based on the points you get day one determines who you play day two. And he has the tournament set up great to where if you play Axis day one, you're guaranteed to play Allies day two, and vice versa. If you play Allies day one, you're guaranteed to play Axis day two. Therefore, everybody gets to play both sides of the board, and then based on the points that are derived through those 2 first days, that determines, you know, who plays on Monday, championship day, in the gold medal game and then the bronze medal game. So, a bunch of great guys, and you know, if I can be honest, the first year I went last year, I went because of my interest in the Bloodbath rule set, and that's what drove me to go out there actually. But once I was out there and met the people, and like your War Torn and, you know, Corpo 24, VK Cowboy, Hambone, I mean, Detroit, the list goes on and on. That is what brought me back. The people are what brought me back this year. So I definitely want to encourage you to get out there next year, if at all possible, and enjoy not just a fantastic gaming experience, but just a fantastic networking and bonding with the Axis and Allies community. Because, you know, I'm just amazed at the kindness and realness and generosity of the people that are involved with this hobby. So I'll definitely be going back next year. So Sire, save my place. I'm officially in. I want to thank my teammate, Gargantua, for coming down from Vancouver and being part of our team. He made these great shirts for us. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but it says, "Fed by Your Dread." That was our team name, New Alliance. And this was our day one shirt since we played Axis day one. I was Japan, Gargantua was Germany and Italy, so he had a cool German logo here. And then we had different colored shirts for each day. So I think day two we were Allies, so we had green shirts with different roundels. And then on Monday we had red shirts with kind of a split roundel, you know, in the event that we made the championship round, which was Monday, which incidentally we did. So I just really appreciate you, Gargantua, making the effort to come down, taking the time away from your family, and hanging with the guys and playing. Had a blast playing with you and learning from you. So thanks again for making that effort. But oh, and on the shirt he also designed, I don't know if you can see this or not, but a couple sponsors, HBG and Tank Knives. These are not like these are not monetary sponsors. We didn't get any money for this. You know, we're not hired mercenaries or anything, but they were kind enough to let us use their logos. So to kind of do some advertising for them. And also, Sired Blood was kind enough to let us throw his Bloodbath logo on the back of our shirt. You know, a little bit of advertising for him. So thanks to all of our sponsors, HBG, Tank Knives, and of course, Sired Blood for letting us use your logos. We greatly appreciate that. Wow, there's so much going on here. I'm just blown away with getting to see everybody. You know, and I got to meet new people. In fact, I met young Grasshopper face-to-face in person for the first time. And, you know, we've spoken over the phone a ton of times. And I can tell you that meeting him in person, he is the same in person, the real, genuine person as he is when you talk to him on the phone or when you see him on YouTube. So, young Grasshopper, it was a fantastic experience getting to hang with you, get to see you. And, you know, some of the most cherished parts about the whole weekend are beyond the gaming experience. It's the after the game hang, you know, back at the Airbnb or going to a restaurant, hanging out, and just getting to know these guys a lot better. So, you know, I got to meet more people like the Moffat brothers, got to get to know them better, and Leatherneck, Caesar's Gall. I mean, just great, great people. Matt Todd, I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So, thanks for helping to make this tournament a fantastic experience. So what I'd like to do now is I brought back some things from the tournament, and I want to kind of show them to you, some prizes that I won and some things that I purchased while I was there. And so I thought that I would show you those a little bit, and then we'll kind of close up here in just a minute, okay? All right, so let's talk about a few of these things, some Bloodbath swag, BBR swag. One of the first things I saw when I got there were these, this new dice set. Now, this is new to me. It's not new to Sired Blood. He's been using this. In fact, I think this was the same kind of dice he used last year. But what you see before you right here, these are the original Sired Blood dice that I had, right? Battle dice. And they're great. Love them. In fact, I did a video on how to, you know, on these a while back and painting them and all that kind of stuff. And these are great. The weight is great. I love the way they roll. But for us OCD people, they don't match my weathered table. So, Sired was cool enough to sell me one of his weathered dice set, which does a couple things. One, it matches his battle board. So if you notice, you got a weathered white one here, which goes, see the white matches the white there. A weathered red, which matches the 2. A weathered blue, which matches that. And over here on this end, you got a weathered green one, which matches that. So with this set, you know, you got, I think, it's an 80-piece set. So you have 40 for one side of the table, 40 for another. So I think we have, you know, 10 whites, 10 reds, 10 blues, and 10 greens for this side. And then the same for the opposite side. And, you know, they're weathered. They go with the entire weathered scheme here of the table and the pieces, etc., etc. And also match the colors of his battle board. So that way it makes it easy for making comparisons. So that was great. Glad I got that. The other thing in the dice world, let me move over here to the right, were these sweet kamikaze dice. So now, of course, you can use, you know, if you're rolling for kamikaze attacks with Japan, you can use any type of dice. But he did these handmade, and check these out. Made out of wood. He's got the little kamikaze red dot in there, along with some Japanese writing. And of course, got it on the bottom. And then what he does, which I thought was cool, was why I bought these, is he sets them out in the kamikaze zones. So, as you can see, you got them out. I just set them right on top of the kamikaze symbol for each C zone that requires a kamikaze. Now, if you notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's actually a 7th way up here, because in his map, there's a C zone 6A. He has 2 C zones around Japan. So that's the kamikaze dice. And you can see over here, I already have my newly acquired weathered dice in my dice holder over here. All right, that's for one side, that's 40, and then the other 40, of course, will be on the other side, which is right over there. So that is that. Well, since we're over here, let's talk about this cool thing. So when I was there at the tournament, I was talking with Detroit, and he showed me these cool cards. Now, of course, these are the Bloodbath rule set cards, but I noticed they were a lot bigger. And I was like, whoa, where did you get these? And Matt Todd, who incidentally was the same person, or is the same person, who helped Sireblood create his original card deck, as well as the Sireblood Battle Bucks, plastic Battle Bucks, and I think Young Grasshoppers cards. He created a larger file of this, so check this out. This is the original, which are great, by the way. I love it how they fit in your hand. But for us people who are approaching our senior years, almost 50 here, how cool is this? I mean, look at that text. It's huge, gigantic. I don't have to wear my glasses. So I thought, man, when I saw that, I was like, man, I got to pick up a set of this. So Matt Todd was there. He had a couple packs of these and was kind enough to sell these to me for 30 bucks. I don't know if they're for sale for real yet, but I'll definitely let you know if they do become available. But you can see the deck is huge. Very easy to see all of the different cards here. You know, it has it's the same deck, so you get, you know, you still get all the national objectives for every country. Plus you get 2 rule sets, one for the Axis, one for the Allies. So you can have a rule set on both sides of the table. So 17 cards in each rule set. So that was fantastic. So Matt, shout out to you, great work, and did a great job there. The other thing is over here. As a prize, I won Axis and Allies Europe. I'm excited about this. In fact, it's still brand new and it's shrink wrap. And I will actually be doing an unboxing video on this here in the next couple days. So we'll go into this more in depth. But I won this in a drawing, and the way Sire does his drawings at the tournament is for every point that you get a ticket. And then he has a whole bunch of prizes that he himself makes or gets donated or others donate, like I donated a few myself. And you have little cups, and you just take your red tickets and you kind of put them in a cup, whichever prizes you would like, and then he does a drawing, and whoever he draws a name out gets a prize. So there were tons of prizes given out, from you know, board games. I think a Battle of Bulge game was given out, to custom pieces, to maps, to dice, to roundels, just all types of stuff. So he did a great job collecting some prizes there. So thanks, Sireblood, for putting all that together. And like I said, I'll do an unboxing video on that here in the next couple of days. And the last thing, for being fortunate enough to finish first in the gold medal game, got this cool Soviet medal. And you know, each year he does a theme. Last year was Germany. So the winner of Germany, the winner of last year's tournament, which was Argo Thayer and VK Cowboy, I think they won the Iron Cross First Class or something like that. But this year's, because last year's theme was Germany, so the awards and medals for placing were German-based. This year it was Russia-based. So this is the Hero of the Soviet Union medal. It was only given to about, I think only 12,000 of these were made back in World War II. And the cool thing is, second place and third place also received Soviet medals. And so just classy. So I might get this, you know, shadow box mounted up, that kind of stuff, and maybe hanging on the wall here in the bunker. But once again, shout out to Sire and everybody involved. Had a great time. It was a great tournament. And so looking forward to doing a lot of cool things coming up. In fact, one of those things here on my YouTube channel, stay tuned, I'm about to start a BBR series where I go into specifics about every possible topic on the Bloodbath rule set. From maps to the differences in the map, to national objectives, to strategies, to what you need to play Bloodbath, to you know, specifics about each and every individual nation. So you just want to stay tuned, and maybe if you haven't subscribed already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, because there's definitely about to be a lot of content coming here in the near future regarding Bloodbath, the Bloodbath rule set. And also I have to finish out my table. Now that I'm done with my Bloodbath tournament preparation, it's time to sand and paint this baby and stain it, build a base, and get this table finished out. So thanks for watching, guys, and like I said, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and look forward to making more videos, and we will see you next time.